Jessica, lalabanan daw ni Supreme Court Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno ang impeachment laban sa kanya kung sakaling tumuntong ito sa Senado. Pero tumanggi siyang ikwento kung ano yung nangyari kahapon sa en banc session niya kasama ang mga maestrado ng Korte Suprema. Sa mga nag-iisip kung mauuwi ba sa pagbibitiw ang leave of absence sa Supreme Court ni Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, diretsahan ang kanyang sagot.
Well, I will not resign. Ganun lang. 4 words, I will not resign.
Matanda nang sinabi ng isang source sa korte na pinilit di umano si Sereno ng kanyang mga kapwa maestrado na mag-file ng indefinite leave. Hindi ito sinagot ni Sereno. Tungkol naman sa issue kung indefinite leave o wellness leave ba ang kanyang gagawin, sabi niya,
Kaya mo lang yung mga official statements ko. Meron naman akong documents at statements. Makikita mo na lang.
Sa isang sulat sa Clerk of Court ng Supreme Court en banc, inihayag ni Sereno ang mag-indefinite leave para sa paghahanda sa kanyang depensa sa Senate impeachment trial. Tatagal daw ito hanggang matapos ang kanyang mga preparasyon. Isasama na raw niya dito ang nauna niyang inihaing wellness leave na itinakda niya sa March 1 to 15. Mas maaga yan kaysa sa orihinal nitong schedule na March 12 to 23.
It's indefinite in the sense na hindi po natin alam yung endpoint, pero hindi po yun forever.
Ayon sa tagapagsalita ni Sereno, personal na desisyon ng Chief Justice ang mag-leave at hindi raw dahil pinilit siya ng mga Supreme Court Justice.
Yung kanyang desisyon na mag-leave noon pa yan eh. But she found it very opportune to advance that leave to March 1.
I want to give you the assurance that while I will be taking a leave of absence, the ship of state of the judiciary remains on course. I need to prepare to fight the accusations against me fairly and squarely, with honor, with dignity and grace.
Ayon kay House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez, tuloy ang pagtukoy kung may probable cause para i-impeach ng Kamara si Sereno. Posible raw matalakay ang validity ng appointment niya bilang Chief Justice.
Para sa akin, isa yun sa mga betrayal of public trust. Kasi nag-pretend ka na psychologically capable ka, bumagsak ka naman.
Sa huling hearing kahapon ng House Committee on Justice, sumalang bilang expert witness ang clinical psychologist na si Dr. Geraldine Tria. Hindi siya kasama sa mga nagsagawa ng psychological evaluation kay Sereno. Sabi ni Tria, sa siyam daw na pag-uugali na indikasyon di umano ng mental disturbance, 5 sintomas daw ang mayroon si Sereno. Ang grandiosity, preoccupied fantasies of unlimited power or brilliance, sense of entitlement, interpersonally exploitative in order to take advantage of others to achieve own ends at lack of empathy. Bukod dyan, average lamang din daw ang IQ score nito na 109.
And therefore, you wouldn't recommend the Chief Justice for that position?
Based on findings, not recommendable.
She's done a lot para sa Supreme Court. Marami po siyang reforma at marami na rin po siyang ginawa para sa ating bayan. Paano po natin masasabing psychologically unfit si Chief Justice?
Pero bukod sa grado ni Sereno sa psychological evaluation, mabibigat din daw ang iba pang akusasyon tulad ng issue sa Salen at umani questionable ang pagbabayad niya ng tax. Ayon kay House Justice Committee Chairman Reynaldo Umali. Gate naman ni Sereno,
Minabuti ko pong mabuhay ng isang modest lifestyle. In fact, well below my means. Alam po naman natin na supposedly mataas po ang sweldo ko. Ngunit, ganun din naman po ang aking asawa.
sa susunod na Miyerkules, March 7, pagbobotohan ng mga kongresista kung may probable cause ang impeachment complaint. Kung aakyat sa Senado ang impeachment complaint laban kay Supreme Court Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, yun na ang magiging ikalawang impeachment trial laban sa isang Chief Justice ng Korte Suprema sa ating kasaysayan. Taong 2012 lamang na-impeach o Supreme Court Chief Justice Renato Corona sa isang pagdinig ng tumagal lampas 5 buwan. Nag-caucus na ang majority bloc ng Senado para pag-usapan ang paghahanda sa inaasahang impeachment trial ni Sereno. Nangako naman ng ilang senador na magiging patas sila sakaling matuloy ang impeachment trial. Jessica, bukas nga ay simula na ng indefinite leave nitong si Chief Justice Sereno at next week naman ay magkakaalaman na kung pagbobotohan ng House Committee on Justice kung may probable cause para ituloy ang impeachment dito kay Chief Justice Sereno by next week. Jessica.
Joseph, kagabi lang ang sabi ng opisina ni Chief Justice Sereno wellness leave no against the statement ng Supreme Court na indefinite leave. Ano nangyari? Paano nagbago yung tono ngayon na the Chief Justice now acknowledges na it's an indefinite leave?
Well, if you read yung papel na ibinigay niya doon sa Deputy Clerk of Court, talagang we can say that it's written by a lawyer. Medyo tricky yung language, no? Medyo confusing din kasi meron doon, may words na indefinite leave, tapos meron pa rin yung makikita rin natin yung wellness leave. But we can't forget about the wellness leave. Ang sinasabi ngayon is indefinite leave yan, will start March 1 to 15, yung period na yan ay yung original niya na schedule, yung schedule niya for wellness leave, but it can go beyond. But according nga sa abogado ni Chief Justice Sereno, ay hindi naman yan forever. If you're thinking it's resignation, it is not. Kung bakit, ngayon, siguro I think na fine-tune na lamang yung lengguwahe at yung pagkaka-phrase kung bakit indefinite leave na yung sinasabi ngayon ng kampo ni Chief Justice Sereno. As a matter of context, Jessica, kanina no, during the day, we are in touch with some people in the Supreme Court, and then because nga may confusion whether indefinite leave or wellness leave yung gusto niyang kunin, ay meron sana kanina na ilalabas no, na joint statement yung mga justices ng Supreme Court as stressing no, na ang napag-usapan ay indefinite leave. But that didn't happen. What we have now is the clarification from the Office of the Chief Justice na, or from her spokesperson and the paper na indefinite leave yung kukunin niya. We can forget about the wellness leave, Jessica.
Okay, ang dami kasing parang open-ended na mga tanong, no? Like, was she forced? Kasi may mga nagsasabi that she was forced by the other justices to take an indefinite leave. Pero meron din naman nagsasabi na this is the Chief Justice herself deciding her own fate, no? Pag sinabi mo rin kasing indefinite, open-ended yan, di ba? Walang date kung kailan ka babalik. Pero in the case of the Chief Justice, may date pa, March 1 to 15. So ano ba talaga, indefinite leave ba to o definite leave, scheduled leave? Kasi may dates Joseph.
Okay. Alright. Doon muna tayo sa indefinite leave. Ngayon, indefinite leave na yan. Ito yung qualifier, no? Hanggang matapos yung kanyang preparasyon para doon sa inaasahan na Senate impeachment trial. Kailan yung sinasabi ng Senate na pagsisimula noong impeachment trial? Probably August or July. Kailangan ba ng Chief Justice na mag-prepare hanggang July or August? Probably, no? So in that case, yung March 1 niya can extend up to July or August kung kailan mag-start yung impeachment trial as the schedule of the Senate said. Ngayon, yung wellness leave, let's go to the wellness leave. Sorry. Yung una niyang schedule, sorry. Yung una niyang schedule dyan, mukhang kailangan ko rin naman. Yung una niyang schedule dyan, hindi March 1 to 15. Medyo later part pa yan. Ang pagkakapaliwanag sa atin ng isang taga-Korte Suprema, remember, meron din tayo, ma'am, ng mga AVL, yung annual vacation leaves na ni-schedule mo.
Yes.
So yung mga justices ng Korte Suprema ay nagkakasundo kung kailan ka magli-leave, no? Para naman may taong bahay, kumbaga, merong quorum. Kung halimbawa naka-leave yung isang justice, ay magkakaroon pa rin ng quorum amongst themselves. Ngayon, ang original schedule nitong si Chief Justice Sereno is not March 1 to 15, but at a later date. Minove niya yan. So probably we can read between the lines if tama yung kausap natin kahapon na source sa Korte Suprema na there was some convincing on the part of some of the justices, so majority of the justices, para mag-indefinite leave at parang mag-indefinite leave at pinaaga ito ni Chief Justice Sereno, Jessica.
Okay. Nakagkaroon ka ng opportunity to see her, no? Medyo nang malapitan at na-ambush interview mo siya. How would you gauge or assess, Joseph, yung mood at yung temperament ni Chief Justice Sereno in the midst of this pressure sa kanya, no? May mga nagsasabi kasi mag-resign siya, and then there's talk nga that she was forced into taking an indefinite leave by her fellow justices. Kamusta ba siya? How is she taking all of this?
Alam mo, before this, no, the last time that we had an opportunity to talk to her was in Cebu last year. At, pero hindi pa nangyayari. Itong nangyari nga sa Anbac. Ang nakaumang pa lamang doon ay yung impeachment investigation ng House Committee on Justice. And even then, she is saying that she is prepared to slug it out. I mean, nakahanda siya para depensahan yung kanyang sarili. Ngayon, she maintains that sa pakikipag-usap natin sa kanya kanina na ganun pa rin yung kumbaga disposition niya na I'm going to fight it out. Kasi sa paniwala niya is that she has not done anything wrong at kung body language naman yung pagbabasehan natin to judge her disposition, hindi naman siya nagbago since the last time that we saw her doon sa Cebu. Except that maybe may mga moments doon sa during that event na medyo na may makakatch mo siya na medyo malalim yung may time na malalim yung kanyang iniisip. But she takes comfort kanina. She took comfort doon sa mga clerks of court na from all parts of the country na nagpapahayag ng pagsuporta naman sa kanya kanina, Jessica.
Joseph, you also covered the judiciary, no? And here we are again. Parang ano ba ito? Cycle na ba ito? Kasi pag may mga kinausap kang tao, sabihin, kasi it started with Chief Justice Corona and now it's happening with Chief Justice Sereno. Pero may mga iba-iba ring permutations yung mga statement na yan. Sabihin nila, kasi bakit ganun talaga? Kasi inumpisahan nun kay Corona, ngayon kay Sereno, pero may mga magsasabi rin na, dati nga ginawa ng administrasyon kay Corona, bakit ngayon ko questionin din itong ginagawa ng administrasyon kay Sereno? So parang hindi ba tit for tat ito, pero ang flip side naman nito is the judiciary stuck in a cycle now na paulit-ulit lang, one impeachment after the other. In the meantime, what's going to happen to the institution? May ganyang samut-saring mga concern ngayon in the light of these things that are happening to Chief Justice Sereno. Joseph.
Jessica, you know, what could protect a constitutional body, no, like or a third or an equal branch of the government? Sana ay yung seniority, no? Ibig sabihin, sana predictable yung kung sino yung magiging Chief Justice. Kumbaga, pagka-retire ng isang Chief Justice, ang inaasahan nyo na dyan ay yung most senior ang susunod and then so on and so forth. But that didn't happen. Probably in my recollection, time ni President Arroyo, no, when she chose si Chief Justice Artemio Panganiban over Chief Justice Renato Puno, who was the most senior then. Ngayon, after nun, ang nangyari, ang sumunod sa kanya ay I think si Chief Justice Puno na, and then itong si Corona, and then si Chief Justice Sereno. Yun sana yung magpo-protect dun sa institution. Yung sinasabi mo kanina na tit for tat. One way of looking at it is that are we curing what happened during the Corona impeachment na nag-result dito sa appointment nitong si Chief Justice Sereno, or and by doing that, are we strengthening the institution, or are we further demeaning the institution by showing that it can be subject to the coercive powers of either the executive or the legislative? So parang two ways of looking at it. Pero I think what could hold together the Supreme Court is probably when they stick to tradition. Halimbawa, not that we're expecting it, no? If that happens, that Chief Justice Sereno is booted out from office, probably yung they can follow na lamang yung seniority para medyo kumbaga less influence from the executive who appoints the Chief Justice. So if they maintain the tradition, I think it can be shielded from political pressure, Jessica.
Okay, kasi naalala ko rin, nung na-appoint si Chief Justice Sereno, no, parang marami rin ang kumustyon. She was not the most senior. Ang most senior was Associate Justice Carpio. And then, ayun nga, they were coming from another impeachment process, yung kay Chief Justice Corona, and then it was Sereno na parang ibang-iba, no, from the seniority rule in the past, although for several administrations naman, parang hindi naman nasunod yung seniority rule, Joseph. And now we're stuck with this situation again na, ayun nga. In the meantime, mukha bang, sabi mo, nakahanda itong si Chief Justice Sereno to go through the impeachment process despite calls for her to, resign na lang para mas less bloody daw. But it doesn't look like she's going that route, di ba?
Correct. But remember, Jessica, yung experience natin doon sa impeachment trial dito kay Chief Justice Corona, you're fighting on two fronts, no? Yung legal sa loob ng Senate bilang Senate Impeachment Court and public perception sa labas. Yung nangyayari dito kay Chief Justice Sereno, I think it's a battle that has already started outside of the impeachment court. So, meron siyang kailangang labanan na public perception because may mga lumalabas from the House of Representatives regarding her qualification. And then, of course, what happened yesterday, that could point to a question whether she still has the control of the court and whether she can still command the court. So parang mga ganyan ang mga public perception about her capability and about her management style. So she's going to be basically fighting on two fronts. The one has the one outside the court has already started, Jessica.
Okay, and then meron pa siyang internal na kailangan i-manage because all her fellow justices practically, 'di ba? Kung totoo yung sinabi kahapon, asked her to take an indefinite leave. So, all these things are bearing down on her at this point. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Joseph Moro.